drifts over quiet roads, snow resting softly on the waking town. Cold air folds around the windows, yet something warm begins to rise. Footsteps shape the early silence, echoes bending gently on the stone. Shops glow faint with amber colors, lifting daybreak from the night. The city breathes a timid shimmer, thin frost trembling on the rails, and every rooftop holds a moment from a world that hasn't stirred. Warm breath paints a silver morning, lingers low where the snow is thin. Every heartbeat moves a little brighter as the daylight settles in. Snowlight over morning roads, soft as whispers, bright as hope, guiding every step we take through drifting white and gentle glow. Hold this early hour close, let us come unfold your mind. Snowlight over morning roads, warming all we leave behind. Buses hum with quiet patience, windows fog with woven air. People gather in small clusters, share in silence they all share. A distant bell rings through the crossing, clear as winter's subtle breath, and in its tone I feel the city slowly waking from its rest. Warm breath curls beneath the sunrise, lifting softly through the white. Every shadow turns to color as the day leans into light. Snowlight over morning roads, soft as whispers, bright as hope, guiding every step we take through drifting white and gentle glow. Hold this early hour close, let its calm unfold your mind. Snowlight over morning roads, warming all we leave behind. Silver clouds unfold in layers, sliding low across the street. I can hear the world returning, slow and steady, soft and sweet. Warmth grows quiet in the distance, rises through our careful breath, and even in the chill I feel a promise held in tenderness. Snowlight over morning roads, lifting hearts from winter's cold. Let the soft air brush your feeling, let the city turn to gold. Snowlight over morning roads, shining white as we begin. Carry peace into the hours, let the warmth keep growing in. Snowlight over morning roads, flowing through the waking town. Every moment gently brightens as the early hush unwinds. Snowlight over morning roads holds our steps in fading white, guiding us to simple comfort, bringing morning into light. The day expands beneath the brightness, snow dust drifting past the line, and in the calm of quiet footsteps, morning leaves its gentle sign.
Soft dawn leans across the pavement, snowflakes resting on its glow. The city whispers gentle rhythm as warm steps move through the cold. Steam escapes from quiet alleys, lifting pale into the air. People gather at the corner, sharing silence unaware. Footprints weave a fading pattern, threads of warmth on silver stone. And with each step the morning opens, letting light become our own.
Warm steps echo through the stillness, bending softly in the haze. Every breath we share together turns the frost to gentle waves.
Warm steps through city air, carrying calm through winter's glare. Let the morning find your heart, where the quiet keeps you fair. Warm steps through city air, lifting hope from every street. In the hush of drifting light, feel the day begin to breathe. Trains hum low beyond the station, vapor rising from their doors. Shadows curve along the benches, stretching pale across the floor. Sunlight paints the frozen windows, glowing faint in amber lines. And in its glow the world grows softer as the morning gently climbs.
Warm breath circles through the frost, lingers high above the stone. Every heartbeat moves in rhythm to the calm the day has grown.
Warm steps through city air, carrying calm through winter's glare. Let the morning find your heart, where the quiet keeps you fair. Warm steps through city air, lifting hope from every street. In the hush of drifting light, feel the day begin to breathe. Snow drifts slow in thin spirals, turning daylight into lace.
With each flake the world grows gentler, softening every rushing pace. And though the air is cold around us, warmth moves steady through our chest, pulling joy from simple moments, turning hours into rest.
Warm steps through city air, carry peace through everything. Let the rising sun surround you, feel the quiet gently sing.
Warm steps through city air, hold the world in softer sway. In the breath of winter's morning, we find comfort on our way. Warm steps through city air, threading warmth along the stone. Every echo grows to kindness, never rushed and never alone. Warm steps through city air, leaving traces bright and clean. And in these gentle winter hours we become a softer dream.
Snowlight fades along the rooftops, morning settles into place.
Warm steps wander toward the daylight, moving calm in winter's grace. frost gleams bright across the square. Morning light bends on the snow. All the world feels pale and quiet. Softest breath and gentle flow. Benches glow with frozen silver. Trees wear lace of winter's thread. People move in slow formations, letting calm replace the dread. Shops unlock with gentle murmurs. Steam escapes in tender streams. And in the haze I sense the city, stitching warmth between its seams. Breath unfolds like shining vapor, lifting high above the stone. Every footstep shapes the stillness into colors of its own. Bright frost on the open square, glowing faint in morning air. Take the quiet in your hands, let it soothe your subtle cares. Bright frost on the open square, light that warms despite the cold. In this early winter hour, every moment turns to gold. Tiny flakes drift soft and sideways, drawing lines through rising sun. Children trace their names in shimmer, laughing low in gentle fun. Trams slide past in muted motion, windows fog with warming breath. And in their glow the square grows brighter, like it's waking from its rest. Breath expands in silver spirals, floating high above the snow. Every heartbeat moves the morning where the softer feelings go. Bright frost on the open square, glowing faint in morning air. Take the quiet in your hands, let it soothe your subtle cares. Bright frost on the open square, light that warms despite the cold. In this early winter hour, every moment turns to gold. Sunlight drifts like melting amber, spreading calm through every line. In the frost I catch reflections of the peace we try to find. Though the day grows loud with hours, here the stillness gently stays, waiting for the open-hearted to reclaim its tender ways. Bright frost on the open square, folding warmth around our steps. Let the quiet fill your chest, let it lift what feeling kept. Bright frost on the open square, soft as whispers by the light. In the hush of winter's morning, everything feels clear and bright. Bright frost on the open square, shining soft along the stone. Every second moves with kindness, never cold when hearts are warm. Bright frost on the open square holds the dawn in gentle glow, a reminder in the stillness that we're steadier than we know. Snow sighs lightly past the benches. Morning grows into the day. Through the frost the warmth continues, guiding us along our way. Under winter's rising sun, footprints gleam in quiet rows. Soft trails wander through the distance, carrying warmth beneath the snow. Streetcars hum in muted cadence, windows blush with rising heat. Morning colors fold the skyline, laying gold upon the street.
Each small echo bends with comfort, floating past the waking stores, and in its rhythm I can hear gentle life in open doors. Warm breath curls through frozen daylight, lifting calm into the air. Every step we take together writes a softer story there. Soft trails under winter sun, glowing where the day's begun. Let the morning guide your senses, let its quiet gently run. Soft trails under winter sun, warm as breath on colder days. Through the hush of early hours, feel the peace in subtle ways. Shadows stretch like painted ribbons, moving slowly on the ground. Traces left by distant travelers cross and weave without a sound. Coffee drifts from narrow doorways, curling high like silver thread, and in its scent the city's heartbeat wakes from where the night had fled. Breath expands with glowing softness, turning frost into a veil. Every motion sparks a comfort through the morning's gentle scale. Soft trails under winter sun, glowing where the day's begun. Let the morning guide your senses, let its quiet gently run. Soft trails under winter sun, warm as breath on colder days. Through the hush of early hours, feel the peace in subtle ways. Light drips down the frozen rooftops, melting shadows into grace. Snow refracts the golden shimmer, painting warmth in every space. Even in the coldest moment, breath remains our constant flame, soft and steady, ever present, lifting calm we cannot name. Soft trails under winter sun, shining past the morning haze. Let the air embrace your spirit, let the warmth extend its gaze. Soft trails under winter sun, glowing through the quiet street. Every footstep finds a comfort where the winter and heart meet. Soft trails under winter sun, guiding us in silver light. Even when the day grows louder, this calm moment stays in sight. Soft trails under winter sun, warmth that carries through the cold, tracing lines of gentle kindness through a world both bright and bold. Snow shifts lightly near the storefronts, morning widens into blue. Soft trails fade but leave a memory, one the day will see us through.
dust settles through the market, morning air in quiet sway. Every stall glows faint with warmth as winter opens into day. Vendors wipe the frosted counters, breath escaping in thin streams. Lantern light reflects on crates, soft as early morning dreams. Footsteps weave between the alleys, echo bending through the snow. And gentle colors bloom like whispers where the colder breezes flow. Warm breath floats in tender spirals, rising through the muted light. In the hush of waking hours, everything feels pure and bright. Gentle market dressed in white, holding warmth within its sight. Every shadow bends to kindness, every corner feels more light. Gentle market dressed in white, soft as winter's quiet tune. In the calm of drifting morning, peace arrives a little soon. Fruits and baskets gleam with frost, colors dim but shining still. People gather slow but smiling, sharing calm against the chill. Bags of grains and woven fabrics rustle lightly in the breeze. And in that sound I hear the city moving warm with subtle ease. Warm air shivers off the windows, forming halos in the shade. Every moment builds a softness from the quiet morning made. Gentle market dressed in white, holding warmth within its sight. Every shadow bends to kindness, every corner feels more light. Gentle market dressed in white, soft as winter's quiet tune. In the calm of drifting morning, peace arrives a little soon. Sunlight scatters through the awnings, melting frost in golden threads. Voices hum like distant comfort, low and steady through the sheds. Though the air is cold around us, warmth collects in little ways, growing from the simple gestures that illuminate our days. Gentle market dressed in white, breathing warmth through winter's day. Let its calm enfold your senses, let its colors softly sway. Gentle market dressed in white, bright beneath the rising sun. In the hush of early morning, feel the peace in everyone. Gentle market dressed in white, where the snow and daylight meet. Every footstep feels like healing, every breath a gentle beat. Gentle market dressed in white, holding hope in quiet glow. Lifting hearts through winter stillness as we wander through the snow. Morning widens past the vendors, soft air warming as we roam. And in the white-clad gentle market, every traveler finds a home.
When a breeze rolls down the daylight street, soft and silver in the rising glow. Footsteps trace the quiet rhythm, moving slowly through the snow.
Windows fog with gentle motion, breath escaping into light. People gather near the crossing, hands tucked close against the bike.
Distant engines hum their greeting, warming air with subtle sound.
And in the blend of cold and color,
soft compassion can be found.
warm breath curls in pale reflection.
drifting high beyond the glass. Every heartbeat grows a shimmer, letting morning slowly pass. Winter breeze on daylight streets, soft as hope beneath our feet. Carry calm through fading shadows, let the morning feel complete. Winter breeze on daylight street, warm and frost in gentle waves. In the hush of waking hours, find the peace this moment gave.
Trees lean light with icy branches, casting lace along the stone. Shops unfold their glowing handles, letting warmth become their own.
Coffee scents rise soft and tender, wrapping cold in subtle threads.
And every passer drifts like quiet,
Woven through the path ahead. Warm breath lifts in silver spirals, floating past the city line. Every step becomes a whisper for a world that feels kind. Winter breeze on daylight street, soft as hope beneath our feet. Carry calm through fading shadows, let the morning feel complete. Winter breeze on daylight street, warming frost in gentle waves. In the hush of waking hours, find the peace this moment gave. Light pours gently off the rooftops, melting traces where we stand.
snow drifts slow like woven feathers, falling soft from sky to land.
Even in the chill around us, warmth grows steady in our chest,
Guiding breath through gentle moments that remind us how to rest.
Winter breeze on daylight street, lifting comfort through the cold. Let its quiet hold your spirit, let its softness take a hold. Winter breeze on daylight street, glowing through the rising hours. Every footstep hums with kindness, every breath becomes a flower.
Winter breeze on daylight street, brighter than the early haze. Let the warmth inside your heartbeat guide you through the gentle days.
Winter breeze on daylight street,
Softening the world we meet. In its quiet healing rhythm, life grows warm beneath our feet.
morning spreads in golden traces, snowlight drifting down the lane.
With the breeze our hearts move steady, welcoming the day again.
Snow drifts slow along the pavement, curling soft around the bends. Warm corners glow beneath the rooftops, greeting daybreak like a friend. Shadows stretch in pale reflection, quiet lines of silver blue. Steam escapes from early doorways, drawn to skies of gentle hue.
Every motion feels forgiving, like the city sighs awake. And in the soft unfolding stillness, little comforts start to take.
Warm breath rises over frost, painting air in glowing white. Every echo leans to kindness as the day becomes more bright.
Warm corners beneath the snow, holding light and subtle glow. Every step along the morning finds a gentle place to go.
Warm corners beneath the snow, lifting sighs in softer tone. In the calm of winter winter breathing. We are never quite alone.
Benches rest in muted shimmer, coated thin with shining frost. People nod in quiet greeting, sharing warmth the cold had lost. Lantern glass reflects the sunrise, casting gold along the street. And in its glow I feel the city pulling peace toward our feet.
Warm breath draws a fading halo, floating high above the day. Every heartbeat slow and steady guides us in a gentle way.
Warm corners beneath the snow, holding light in subtle glow. Every step along the morning finds a gentle place to go.
Warm corners beneath the snow, lifting sighs in softer tone. In the calm of winter breathing,
We are never quite alone.
sunbeams fall like woven silver, draping rooftops in their lace. Snow refracts in tiny prisms, turning cold to quiet grace.
In the hush of early footsteps, warmth unfolds in patient bands, touching hearts in simple moments when the day rests in our hands.
Warm corners beneath the snow, soft as mornings barely born. Let the stillness bring you comfort, let it keep your spirit warm.
Warm corners beneath the snow, painting peace in gentle streams. In the glow of waking winter, life moves sweetly as it seems. Warm corners beneath the snow, carving spaces filled with light. Every shadow fades to kindness, every breath grows calm and bright.
Warm corners beneath the snow,
Rising quiet from below, guiding all the early hours with a tenderness that grows.
snowlight lingers on the sidewalks, morning humming soft and slow. Warm corners wait beneath the snowfall, for the ones who choose to know. Silver roads stretch into noon, snow reflecting gentle light. Quiet hums of waking hours soften shadows into white. Tramlines gleam with melting shimmer, frost retreating from their path. Windows blink with faint reminders of a day that's moving past. People murmur warm exchanges, voices rising with the glow. And in the drift of winter daylight, every sound feels soft and slow.
Warm breath melts the morning chill, curling high through silver haze. Every moment sighs with stillness, guiding us through gentle days.
Quiet noon through silver roads, calm as breath the city holds. Let the daylight wrap your senses, let its warmth unfold. Quiet noon through silver roads, shining where the footsteps go. In the echo of the winter, feel the tender rhythm flow. Shops grow bright with muted laughter, soft as feathers in the breeze. Lunchtime wanderers drift slowly, finding comfort where they please. Snow begins to lose its edges, turning misty in the shine. And in that haze the town grows peaceful, like a picture keeping time. Warm breath glows against the sunlight, lifting calm and steady rings. Every whisper, small and honest, joins the hush the noontide brings. Quiet noon through silver roads,
calmest breath the city holds. Let the daylight wrap your senses, let its warmth unfold. Quiet noon through silver roads, shining where the footsteps go. In the echo of the winter, feel the tender rhythm flow. Light drips down the fading rooftops, pouring gold on silver stones. Snow turns thin like woven linen, falling soft but nearly gone. Still the air retains its softness, tracing warmth in gentle strands. Quiet noon becoming comfort, held within our open hands. Quiet noon through silver roads, shaping peace in warming lines. Let the glow of winter's daylight settle softly on your mind. Quiet noon through silver roads, walking slow through subtle shine. Every breath becomes a rhythm, telling us we're doing fine. Quiet noon through silver roads, guiding hearts through gentle scenes. Let the calm of drifting hours keep your spirit evergreen. Quiet noon through silver roads, lingering in soft repose. In the hush of winter's brightness, feel the healing as it grows. Snow retreats into the distance, leaving light along its trace. Quiet noon moves ever forward, wrapped in calm and simple grace.
Falls on snowy lanes, spreading warmth in threaded beams. Every echo through the morning feels like fragments from our dreams.
Frosted edges glowing silver, marking paths the night had drawn. People move in quiet clusters, waking gently with the dawn. Traces left by early travelers shimmer faint in soft retreat, and all the world becomes a canvas where our footsteps gently meet.
Warm breath floats in drifting spirals, mixed with sunlight's rising glow. Every heartbeat folds a morning into calm we come to know.
Daylight echo on snowy lanes, warmth that through the silence reigns.
Let the winter find your senses, let its softness ease your strain.
Daylight echo on snowy lanes, daylight echo on snowy lanes, lifting peace from where we stand. In the quiet of the morning, feel the comfort in your hands.
Shops awake with subtle rustles, opening doors of amber tone. Light glides over fading footprints, filling spaces once unknown. Coffee breath escapes the corner, rising slow in silver threads. And in its trail the chilled surroundings soften where the warmth has spread.
Warm breath leans across the daylight, turning frost to gentle mist. Every motion grows to solace in the hours that persist.
Daylight echo on snowy lanes, warmth that through the silence reigns.
Let the winter find your senses, let its softness ease your strain.
Daylight echo on snowy lanes, daylight echo on snowy lanes, lifting peace from where we stand. In the quiet of the morning, feel the comfort in your hands. Sunbeams melt the colder shadows, painting yellow through the gray. Snow responds with pearly shimmer, like it knows the woman way.
Even when the chill remains, their breath keeps moving through the air,
showing how a simple moment holds the strength to make us care.
Daylight echo on snowy lanes, guiding warmth across the day. Let the calm of winter morning lead your tired thoughts astray. Daylight echo on snowy lanes,
Stretching peace in gentle time. Every footstep hums of healing like a slowly rising chime. Daylight echo on snowy lanes.
daylight echo on snowy lanes,
Soft and bright with stillness grows. Let the quiet reach your spirit. Let your inner warmth repose. Daylight echo on snowy lanes, bright with hope and subtle chains. All the morning's gentle echoes stay within our tender veins. Snow drifts lightly past the fences, daylight leaning on its beams. Through the lanes the calm continues, quiet as a distant dreams. Morning stirs the busy town, voices rising one by one. Yet through all the rushing motion, calm breath shines beneath the sun. Buses sigh along the crossroads, doors unfolding with a creak. People gather with their purpose, though their words remain discreet. Snow dust spins in gentle circles, twisting softly through the air. And in the rise of winter daylight, stillness holds us unaware. Warm breath touches fading shadows, painting softness on the stone. Every heartbeat moves in rhythm, finding peace within the tone. Calm breath in the busy town, lifting gently, slowing down. Even in the noisy morning, quiet comfort can be found. Calm breath in the busy town, soft as frost upon the rail. Through the winter's early motion, let your tender spirit sail. Vendors sort their woven baskets, warmth escaping from their stalls. Streetlights fade into the daylight, casting gold along the walls. People cross with steady tension, but their steps relax a bit. For winter's breath is soft and honest, guiding hearts that wish to sit. Warm breath rises with the sunlight, mingling pale with winter's haze. Every echo turns to kindness as the morning finds its pace. Calm breath in the busy town, lifting gently, slowing down. Even in the noisy morning, quiet comfort can be found. Calm breath in the busy town, soft as frost upon the rail. Through the winter's early motion, let your tender spirit sail. Sunlight skips across the rooftops, warming spaces left untouched. Snow responds with softer shimmer, turning cold to gentle blush. Though the city hums around us, warmth remains inside our chest, moving slow and quiet pulsing, teaching us the art of rest.
busy town, guiding ease through winter's rush. Let the stillness find your spirit, let your worries softly hush. Calm breath in the busy town, shining through the drifting white. In the glow of morning's rhythm, life becomes a little light. Calm breath in the busy town, holding peace and gentle sway. Every footstep leans to softness as we move into the day. Calm breath in the busy town, quiet strength that won't let go. In the heart of winter's morning, warmth expands beneath the snow. City hum lifts through the frost, daylight rising all around. Still our breath stays calm and steady in the warmth we softly found.
Soft lights rise above the winter square, circling calm around the night. Snow drifts slow in quiet spirals, turning darkness into white.
Lanterns glow along the benches, casting warmth across the stone. People walk in gentle silence, feeling less the weight they own. Shadows stretch in muted colors, folding neatly with the air. And every breath becomes a beacon for the heart that needed care. Warm breath lifts in silver curls, blending softly with the cold. Every moment leans to kindness, waiting for a hand to hold. Soft lights in the winter square, feeling calm in open air. Let the quiet wrap around you, let it lift your gentle care. Soft lights in the winter square, glowing through the drifting white. In the hush of falling evening, find the warmth that feels just right. Distant windows spill their color, painting amber down the lane. Footprints melt in fading outlines, softened by the gentle rain. Voices murmur faint and tender, rising with the evening's glow. And every sound becomes a comfort to the hearts that walk too slow. Warm breath shimmers like a ribbon, folding through the winter haze. Every heartbeat softens gently as the quiet claims these days. Soft lights in the winter square, feeling calm in open air. Let the quiet wrap around you, let it lift your gentle care. Soft lights in the winter square, glowing through the drifting white. In the hush of falling evening, find the warmth that feels just right. Silver flakes descend like whispers, resting soft on waiting sleeves. Even in the coldest shadows, warmth is something one believes. Night expands in gentle layers, carving comfort in its glow. And in its fold we find the courage just to breathe and let things flow. Soft lights in the winter square, calling hearts to stay a while. Let the stillness calm your worries, let the night restore your smile. Soft lights in the winter square, steady as a softened tone. Through the drifting breaths of winter, no, you never walk alone. Soft lights in the winter square, spreading warmth through every sight. In the quiet steps we follow, we are guided by the light. Soft lights in the winter square, bright enough to heal the air. In the calm of winter's evening, find your gentle refuge softly down the rooftops, night unfolding without sound. Soft lights linger in the square, where our peaceful hearts are found.
Lantern warmth spills over quiet roads, painting gold on drifting snow. Night breathes soft around the city, moving gentle, calm and slow. Footsteps echo through the alleys, small and steady in the dark. Windows glow with tired comfort, shaping light in subtle arcs. Every corner hums with softness, holding secrets of the night. And in the hush of winter breezes, every sigh becomes a light. Warm breath floats in fragile circles, curling pale above the stone. Even when the cold surrounds us, we are never quite alone. Lantern warmth over quiet roads, guiding hearts to gentle modes. Let the stillness wrap your spirit, let its peace unwind your loads. Lantern warmth over quiet roads, lantern warmth over quiet roads. Soft as warmth in fading beams, in the night's embracing silence, find the place your heartbeat dreams. Find the place your heartbeat dreams. Tiny flakes descend like stardust, resting soft on woven sleeves. People pass in quiet greeting, sending warmth like winter leaves. In the windows glow the echoes of the lives that drift within. And every bit of gentle brightness feels like healing to begin. Warm breath drifts like folded silver, floating with the evening's glow. Every moment grows more tender as the quiet starts to show. Lantern warmth over quiet roads, guiding hearts to gentle modes. Let the stillness wrap your spirit, let its peace unwind your loads. Lantern warmth over quiet roads, lantern warmth over quiet roads. Soft as warmth in fading beams, in the night's embracing silence, find the place your heartbeat dreams. Find the place your heartbeat dreams. Light bends faint across the rooftops, reflections swirling through the air. Snow responds a sense of solace in the drifting lantern light. Lantern warmth over quiet roads, calming every restless mind. Let the night become your shelter, leaving tired fears behind. Lantern warmth over quiet roads, shining soft where heartbeats roam. In the glow of winter's whisper, feel the comfort of a home. Lantern warmth over quiet roads, lifting dreams along the way. In the hush of gentle footsteps, find the courage for the day. Lantern warmth over quiet roads, holding all the calm it shows, guiding you to deeper stillness as the winter evening slows. Night folds neatly into silence. Night folds neatly into silence.
Evening breath drifts past the corner, soft and quiet in the glow. Snow moves slow in gentle spirals, falling light on streets below.
Breezes hum in muted cadence, brushing cold across the signs. Shadows bend in silver layers, shaping calm in subtle lines. People pass with steady footsteps, sharing heat through winter air. And in the glow of distant windows, every heart finds comfort there.
Warm breath shivers in the stillness, rising faint beyond the night. Every whisper grows to solace in the lantern's gentle light.
Evening breath beyond the corner, soft as warmth we try to keep. Let the quiet guide your senses as the world begins to sleep. Evening breath beyond the corner, folding peace into the snow. In the hush of winter shadows, feel your weary moments go.
Cobblestones reflect the moonlight, blurring shapes beneath the frost. Voices drift in distant murmurs, filled with warmth the cold has lost. A single lamp glows on the railing, painting calm across the street.
And in its halo lies the comfort that our slower rises like a ribbon, turning thin against the pain. Every heartbeat slows its rhythm, letting night undo the strain. Evening breath beyond the corner, soft as warmth we try to keep. Let the quiet guide your senses as the world begins to sleep. Evening breath beyond the corner, folding peace into the snow. In the hush of winter shadows, feel your weary moments go.
Light glides softly through the alleys, painting gold on frozen walls. Snow collects in gentle pockets, falling low in quiet falls.
Even when the cold surrounds us, warmth remains within our chest, teaching us in winter's silence how to settle into rest. Evening breath beyond the corner, holding warmth beneath the sky. Let the stillness ease your spirit, let the tired moments fly. Evening breath beyond the corner, soft as dreams that wander slow. In the calm of winter darkness, find the strength to gently go. Evening breath beyond the corner,
Staying warm and drifting white,
through the quiet steps we follow.
we reclaim our inner light.
Evening breath beyond the corner,
Resting where the soft winds roam,
guiding hearts through gentle shadows on their peaceful journey home.
snow continues through the silence.
Night expands with patient grace. Evening breath beyond the corner, fills the cold with warm embrace. Night snow drifts on silent streets, folding calm and muted fall. Gentle flakes and steady rhythm soften every winter wall.
Lampposts hum with golden halos, warming shadows where they stand. Footsteps move in slowed formation, drawing lines across the land.
Every corner glows with stillness, holding peace in quiet frames. And all the noise of distant hours melts beneath the snowy plains.
Warm breath rises pale and tender, curling high in evening air.
Every echo fades to softness as the night forgets our cares. Night snow on the silent street, soft as breath in gentle beat.
Let the stillness find your heartbeat. Let the quiet feel complete. Night snow on the silent street, glowing faint and drifting white. In the calm of winter's shadow, find your hidden inner light.
Windows paint their amber stories, glowing deep behind the frost. People walk with tucked in shoulders, keeping warmth that won't be lost.
Snow collects on fading footprints, blurring past the day had known. And in that blur the world grows kinder, letting weary hearts atone.
Warm breath shapes the fallen starlight, mixing softly with the breeze.
Every moment turns to comfort in the winter's calming ease. Night snow on the silent street, soft as breath in gentle beat. Let the stillness find your heartbeat. Let the quiet feel complete. Night snow on the silent street, glowing faint and drifting white. In the calm of winter's shadow, find your hidden inner light.
Moonlight spreads like muted silver, flowing down the frozen lanes. Snow responds with tiny sparkles, falling free of daytime strains.
Though the dark expands around us, nothing feels too cold or deep. For in winter's quiet refuge, every tired thought can sleep.
Night snow on the silent street, holding dreams in gentle flow. Let the hush of winter evening guide the warmth you long to know.
Night snow on the silent street, painting peace and fading white. In the glow of drifting shadows, everything feels soft and right. Night snow on the silent street, carving stillness in the air. Every heartbeat grows more tender in the calm that lingers there. Night snow on the silent street, a reminder kind and sweet, that in quiet winter moments life can hum in softer beat. Snow continues through the nightfall,
Soft as whispers taking flight.
silent streets become a refuge in the gentle winter light.
Warm voices rise beside the frost, bending softly through the air. Winter night expands around us, framing calm and gentle care.
Frost collects on window edges, glittering in muted lines. People pass with quiet murmurs, leaving warmth in softened signs.
Lanterns shimmer through the snowfall, casting glow on drifting white.
And in the hush of winter breezes, all the
in steady motions, lifting through the amber glow. Every heartbeat finds its rhythm in the peaceful drift of snow. Warm voices beside the frost, carving calm where cold is lost. Let the night restore your spirit, let its gentleness emboss. Warm voices beside the frost, echo soft in winter's grace. In the glow of falling quiet, find your still and tender place. Market stalls are closed and resting, yet their warmth remains inside. Faint aromas linger softly, sweet as moments left behind. Footsteps fade along the sidewalks, turning stillness into song. Every hush between the echoes pulls the drifting night along. Warm breath rises pale and glowing, mixing through the quiet sky. Every sigh becomes a comfort as the winter evening tide. Warm voices beside the frost, carving calm where cold is lost. Let the night restore your spirit, let its gentleness emboss. Warm voices beside the frost, echoes soft in winter's grace. In the glow of falling quiet, find your still and tender place. Moonlight pours on fading rooftops, pulling gold from silver snow. Frost responds with whispered shimmer, like a lullaby below. Even when the cold grows deeper, warmth remains our patient guide. Built from gentle human presence, walking softly by our side. Warm voices beside the frost, carried through the drifting night. Let the quiet shape your heartbeat, let the calm restore your light. Warm voices beside the frost, soft as breath in winter's glow. Through the hush of falling silver, find the strength you didn't know. Warm voices beside the frost, woven deep in snowy air. Every whisper draws a solace for the hearts that needed care. Warm voices beside the frost, lingering with gentle cost. In the warmth of human kindness, nothing truly feels lost. Frost retreats along the windows, night grows calm in fading beams. Warm voices drift beside the silence, guiding us toward quiet dreams. Cold air drifts along the walkway, soft and slow in winter's rise. Evening glows in muted layers, casting warmth in quiet lines. Footsteps echo through the distance, pressed in snow with gentle weight. Lanterns flicker low and steady, guiding hearts that hesitate.
Shadows stretch and soften silver, leaning light across the ground. And every breath becomes a signal that our calm is softly found. Warm breath curls in tender spirals, lifting slow through winter haze. Every heartbeat grows more certain in the quiet of these days. Cold air, gentle heartline, moving soft through winter time. Let the night reshape your edges. Let the warmth draw your design. Cold air, gentle heartline, steady as a whisper too. Through the drifting white of evening, feel your spirit rise in bloom. Window glass collects the frostwork, lacing art in fragile threads. People walk in hushed exchanges, holding peace in lowered heads. From a cafe corner doorway, golden light escapes like steam, falling soft upon the pavement, blurring life into a dream. Warm breath glows against the darkness, turning cold to pearly light. Every motion smooths its rhythm as the hours slip toward night. Cold air, gentle heartline, moving soft through winter time. Let the night reshape your edges. Let the warmth draw your design. Cold air, gentle heartline, steady as a whisper tune. Through the drifting white of evening, feel your spirit rise in bloom. Snow falls light in woven clusters, settling warm on gloves and sleeves. All the world becomes a softness that our quiet breath believes. Even in the deepest stillness, comfort lifts our inner thread. Gentle heartlines glowing softly in the past our footsteps led. Cold air, gentle heartline, wrapping calm around the soul. Let the quiet shape your breathing. Let the winter keep you whole. Cold air, gentle heartline, glowing bright in muted tones. Through the silver hush of nightfall, no, you never walk alone. Cold air, gentle heartline, falling warm from heart to mind. Every shadow turns to kindness as the evening redefines. Cold air, gentle heartline, soft and steady by design, guiding all our fragile moments into comfort's healing shine. Winter hums in fading whispers, snow drifts soft across the line. Through it all, your gentle heart
the cold from crossing mine. Winter haze clings to the lamplight, soft and trembling in the air. Steps move slow beneath the glow, finding quiet everywhere.
Snow collects in tiny spirals, resting light on woven sleeves. Shadows cross in muted motion, floating soft like drifting leaves.
People hum their gentle stories, passing warmth in quiet ways. And in the slow descent of evening, comfort settles in its place.
Warm breath rises through the stillness, curling pale against the sky. Every heartbeat finds its footing
as the hours wander by. Steps wrapped in winter haze, softened by the glowing rays. Let the night embrace your senses, let its calm reshape your days.
Steps wrapped in winter haze, sliding slow through drifting white. In the hush of falling snow light, feel your worries turning light. Distant windows shimmer amber, framing silhouettes inside. Voices drift in lowered murmurs, gently warmed by quiet stride.
Lantern beams across the stonework paint the walk in golden thread, and through their glow the world grows tender, where our fragile thoughts are led.
Warm breath blooms in silver circles, fading slow along the air. Every moment leans to healing
In the night's unbroken care. Steps wrapped in winter haze, softened by the glowing rays. Let the night embrace your senses, let its calm reshape your days.
Steps wrapped in winter haze, sliding slow through drifting white. In the hush of falling snow light, feel your worries turning light. Moonlight seeps through cloudy layers, falling faint on frosted lanes. Snow responds with pearly shimmer, loosening the daylight's chains.
Even in the deepest quiet, warmth moves softly through our chest, teaching us that winter stillness holds a gentle kind of rest.
Steps wrapped in winter haze,
Guiding peace where shadows flow. Let the night dissolve your burdens, let the warmth within you grow.
steps wrapped in winter haze, folding comfort through the cold. In the breath of snowy evening, find the strength that feels like gold.
Steps wrapped in winter haze, lingering in softened fire. Every footstep hums a promise, lifting hearts a little higher.
Steps wrapped in winter haze, calm and steady through the maze. Every quiet winter moment lights a path our spirit stays. Snow drifts lightly past the lanterns, night grows warm in muted phase. All our steps remain encircled
In the soft and healing
A gentle glow beneath the falling white, softly rising through the air. Winter hums with quiet comfort, wrapping calm around our care. Snow drifts slow across the lamplight, catching golden muted rings. Footsteps whisper through the stillness, carrying what evening brings. Windows breathe their amber warmth, spilling glow along the stone. And in the hush of winter's softness, no one truly stands alone. Warm breath floats in steady spirals, lifting hope through winter's chill. Every moment leans to solace, showing life can still be still. Glow beneath the falling white, warming through the gentle night. Let the silence guide your heartbeat, let the calm restore your sight. Glow beneath the falling white, soft as breath in lantern beams. Through the drifting hush of evening, feel the peace we always dream. Trees stand dressed in silver outlines, branches catching flakes in line. Distant laughter melts the shadows, turning cold to something kind. Coffee scents escape the doorways, rising sweet and curling threads. And in that scent the world grows lighter, shedding weight the daylight breath. Warm breath glimmers through the snowfall, mixing pale with muted light. Every whisper bends to comfort in the gentle glow of night. Glow beneath the falling white, warming through the gentle night. Let the silence guide your heartbeat, let the calm restore your sight. Glow beneath the falling white, soft as breath in lantern beams. Through the drifting hush of evening, feel the peace we always dream. Moonlit clouds release their shimmer, pouring silver through the air. Snow responds with quiet brilliance, held by warmth we choose to share. Even when the cold surrounds us, glow remains in every side. Little lights of inner healing, rising steady toward the sky. Glow beneath the falling white, carving warmth in winter's breath. Let the hush of snowfall hold you, let it soothe your weariness. Glow beneath the falling white, spreading peace through drifting snow. In the calm of tender shadows, feel the softness start to grow. Glow beneath the falling white, bright enough to warm the soul. Every moment drifts to stillness, making weary spirits whole. Glow beneath the falling white, lingering through gentle night, guiding hearts with quiet kindness toward a dawn of deeper light. Snow continues falling softly, night remains a gentle sight. In the glow beneath the snowfall, every breath becomes more light.
Between the quiet lamps, breath glows, rising warm through winter air. Snow drifts soft along the pavement, folding calm in gentle care. Lantern beams stretch long and subtle, casting gold on every line. Footsteps echo soft and distant, moving slow in evening time.
People pass with softened gazes, sharing warmth and fleeting nods. And in the hush of winter's nightfall, every silence feels like pause.
Warm breath weaves through shifting shadows, lifting light through drifting white. Every heartbeat grows to stillness in the softened winter night. Breath between the quiet lamps, going where the cold relents. Let the evening wrap around you, calm your thoughts and ease your events. Breath between the quiet lamps, steady as a whispered charm. In the hush of winter's pathways, find the peace that keeps you warm. Window lights create their stories, painting worlds behind the glass. Distant murmurs float like feathers, drifting slow as moments pass.
Snow collects on woven colors, softening the night's embrace. And in that touch the world grows gentle, like a hand against your face.
Warm breath drifts in silver circles, folding quiet through the air. Every shadow bends to comfort as the night resets your care. Breath between the quiet lamps, glowing where the cold relents. Let the evening wrap around you, calm your thoughts and ease your events. Breath between the quiet lamps, steady as a whispered charm. In the hush of winter's pathways, find the peace that keeps you warm. Moonlit haze unfolds its curtain, draping rooftops in its glow.
Snow responds with muted glimmer as the frozen breezes blow.
Even when the chill grows deeper, warmth holds steady in our chest, beating with a soft reminder that our hearts deserve their rest. Breath between the quiet lamps, glowing wide with gentle fire. Let the night erase your tension, let it calm your silent choir. Breath between the quiet lamps, soft as winter's fading hum. Through the drifting white around us, feel the healing slowly come. Breath between the quiet lamps, warm against the trembling cold. Every exhale draws a comfort, every inhale feels more bold. Breath between the quiet lamps, shaping calm the evening stamps, guiding us through winter's stillness by the glow between the lamps.
Snow descends in hushed perfection, lamps stay warm above the street.
Breath remains a glowing refuge as the quiet night repeats.
drifts slow toward gentle warmth, softening the frozen air. Snow falls light in whispered patterns, settling calm beyond compare.
Shadows glow beneath the streetlights, stretching thin across the stone. People move in hushed procession, keeping warmth they call their own. Lantern halos melt the darkness, blending gold with muted white. And in the drift of winter's evening, every breath becomes a light.
Warm breath curls in subtle spirals, rising faint through softened dusk. Every quiet step we follow holds a trust we learn to trust. Night drifting slowly to warmth, sliding past the evening storm. Let the stillness ease your spirit, let the quiet keep you warm. Night drifting slowly to warmth, gentle as a healing song in the hush of falling silver.
Feel your tiredness move along. Window frames reflect the snowfall, casting sparks on frosted glass. Faint aromas from the cafes wrap the night as people pass. Footprints blend in fading motion, softening the lane's design. And in the blur of winter pathways, all our troubles realign.
Warm breath shifts the chilled surroundings, turning edges into glow. Every moment hums with meaning in the peace the night bestows. Night drifting slowly to warmth, sliding past the evening storm. Let the stillness ease your spirit, let the quiet keep you warm. Night drifting slowly to warmth, gentle as a healing song in the hush of falling silver.
Feel your tiredness move along. Moonlight glides through cloudy layers, painting hope along the street. Snow responds with mellow shimmer where our calm and winter meet. Even when the cold grows deeper, warmth remains our guiding part. Not in flames or grand gestures, but in breathing heart to heart.
Night drifting slowly to warmth, finding peace through winter's maze. Let the softness fold around you, let it soothe your weary ways. Night drifting slowly to warmth, rising through the drifting white in the tender quiet evening.
Feel your spirit reignite.
Night drifting slowly to warmth, never rushed and never torn. Every whisper in the shadows holds a calm that we adore. Night drifting slowly to warmth, carried by the breath we form, sending us through winter's darkness
Into comfort deep and warm.
Snow keeps falling in remembrance, night grows soft beneath its charm. All the world drifts slowly warm.